I've always got to watch here. I've got 2 preserves, which of course need unimproved tiles around them, but Uluru is providing culture for this tile, but this is not a preserve tile, so that can have an Alcazar on it, and that's a 3 science Alcazar, that one. Oh yes. I need to keep an eye on those. Like sometimes you can be lured into thinking not to improve the tile, but that was fine to improve. There's one more city there. My Ironclad Armada is so tough. It just spins and steams around from city to city, just going woohoo, taking it all. It's great. So I'm going to remove this fish because this is Polder Central. Actually, I'm starting to build all the extra ships that I really wanted to. So once I've got computers sorted. Flood barriers, don't forget, I build 50% faster because I am the Dutch and we are the masters of flooding. General flooding prevention strategies, like, yeah, fair play. The Dutch are going to be good at that stuff. So yeah, we'll just sort of switch the policies around in a second. My privateers are having an absolute whale of a time around here. I'm just going around and pillaging everything. Oh, it's beautiful stuff. Oh dear, where is that and why is it exploding? Oh, that is in Korea's taken over land. Oh, blimey, that's pretty nasty. I think that must have killed like quite a lot of people. Let's have a quick look. Yes, I know that Amsterdam is big. I get that. We try not to talk about people's size, but you know, that's fine. 2 population lost. That could have been a lot worse, actually. A lot worse. So I will take that. That's fine. Kermudge, man, just quickly building me an emergency builder. Thank you. We're going to go fix all this stuff. And I'm still going to go for Hick Sunk Draconas. I know I could get more gold, I could get more military, but I really like the +2 movement on naval units. It's so fun, and I am actually starting to settle quite a lot. I've got Moreau pumping settlers out now, and that's actually relatively entertaining. So we're going around with settling everywhere. In fact, actually, I was going to go and settle on this bit, which is like the only bit in my continent, but we'll ignore that for now. That's fine. One more city down here. Class struggle done. Nice. That's pretty cool. This city has no housing. Actually, why does it have no housing? Oh, it's because I burned everything to the ground. That might explain it. I'm just going to quickly buy a sewer in there. There we go. Suffrage boosted. Nice. So we'll fix that. We'll fix that. We'll fix that. We'll fix that. And once everything's fixed, we'll have half an army again. Hooray! And actually, I can rush through suffrage. There we go. Democracy time. Yay! Democracy has landed. Everyone is fine. Okay, New Deal. This will help my capital massively and pretty much every other city. I love the housing. I love the amenities. It's great. And we have one more policy card down in the diplomacy area. Colonial offices. I mean, I don't need that at the moment. I'm just trying to think of what else would be pretty good. Economic Union, Commercial Hub and Harbour Districts. That's going to give me more production because I do have a lot of shipyards everywhere. So that's not a bad idea, actually. Or liberalism, I think, would be better. Amenities across my empire will just help to keep all of my cities happy. So a lot of my 3 district cities will now have 3 more amenities than they did last turn. 600 science, yeah, it makes such a difference, liberalism. It's such a good card. I could not recommend it more. Right, now we've got this high. I'm just going to unlock these 2 quickly. Just because I hate having civics that I haven't unlocked. And then we're going to go conservation to get the envoys. Raj, don't forget, is giving me extra science and gold and everything for having suzerains. So the letter, oh actually the letter's really good. That turns my faith, which I have a lot of, into city centre buildings, like flood barriers. Bam. And I think I still have the city-state, here we go, yeah, that gives me culture equal to construction costs. So actually by building flood barriers, I should start to get huge culture boosts. Okay, it's not the biggest culture boost, but it is some culture. Okay, cool. Right, flood barriers it is. I know I could be building these and it is like no production for Amsterdam, but even with that bonus, it still makes sense just to pick them up for 3 pretty much with my faith. I mean, it gets to the point where you're like, why not? Especially because all you need is that 1 level of flooding, like 1st level of global warming, and you regret every choice, literally every choice you've ever made that gets you to that point where you're like, damn, I didn't get it at the time. And here we go. These are our spare Zenven provincials. So I'm going to form armadas, but only with the 4 promoted ships. So this just gives them a little bit more strength. Nice. I've got two here waiting to get promoted. I've got 1. 2 more I've got my eyes on to make into armadas. Should be fine. Well, government of most people. This is one of those ones where it's like, We vote where everybody else is. Oligarchy, oligarchy, monarchy, classical republic, oligarchy, monarchy, autocracy, oligarchy, autocracy, oligarchy. I think oligarchy is the highest one there, so we'll go for that one. Plus it's a tier 1 government, so we don't really care. New districts built by me. Oh, who's going to get the victory points? I think America might, so we'll go for America to vote them up. And then we'll go World's Fair. Now we're keeping an eye on the diplomacy thing. Obviously if somebody starts to get like above 10, 12, we'll start to get really, really angsty about it all. But Monarchy, Wilhelmina, John Curtin. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I think nobody is near. Yeah, someone's got 6 points. That's nothing. That's nothing. Here we go. Next set of shots are going to happen now. So, actually we got to the point where I probably could start to upgrade a lot of my boats. I need to probably keep an eye on that one, make sure I don't lose out on anything, but you can see the attacks are coming in quick, smart. I think we should be able to take these cities like fairly easily now. Oh my word, look, the double Nazca line. There's an 8 Thafe tile there. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, this is a great bath city, that's why it's doing so well. But look at these tiles around here. Babylon is going to be an amazing city before you know it. I like to think I'm massively contributing to the overall complexion of these islands. All of this conquered land, I swear all of it is doing a lot better than when it was in its own like original hands. I really have brought peace and culture to the land. I'm like the effective Roman Empire of this age, I feel. Like, that's the role that I'm contributing here. How much uranium did I get given? Oh, there's some under the desert here. Oh, that's really annoying. Oh, that's such a good Nazca line. Ah, never mind. Okay, we're going to have to just pick up that uranium. Oh, no, look, there's some oil here just by Uluru. I'm sure they won't mind me digging that up. Okay, yeah, really? Is that all the uranium I've got? I kind of was hoping that I'd have a huge supply of uranium this game. There's so only 6 I've found on the whole map. Scotland's got some. Arabia's got some. Yeah, I'll pick that up from the Cree. That's good. That one's mine already. My ally has got some. That's cool. And then America's got some. Oh dear. But that is a hilariously small supply of uranium on this map. Yeah. Okay, well, nukes are going to be definitely something to focus on. Because, I mean, nuclear materials in some short supply that whoever has it is going to be really, really onto one. We are starting to make very significant progress now into the Cree lands. Ryan the 300th will just have a little munch in here. Tasty times. Very good. One more city, 13 population. Actually, no, there's 2 more cities. This one is being killed by some privateers because, honestly, it's a good way of leveling them up. But, as I say, now we can bring my other boats in. Actually, this guy needs to upgrade itself. It's fun. I'm getting a lot of very heavily upgraded boats here. This is brilliant. I love the fact that my Iron Clan has 10 movement. That makes it very easy. That was a silly mistake. I didn't mean to move that boat there. That's taken up a good attacking spot. That's another shot there. This guy is another ranged one, so he can shoot from a distance as well. So I've got 2 more spaces for shots. I just need to make sure that it's decent attacks, although actually I don't really have any more decent attacks, so it's got to be some less than decent attacks. We'll go 1, and then where's the other guy? Into 2. Okay, that city's pretty weak now. Actually, oh, this is a good thing. We can bring our field cannon in for 2 more attacks. It's not the most impressive attack in the world, but it just brings it down a little bit. That wall is disintegrating now. We can get my vampire in. I think he has the movement to attack like that. There we go. I've got 1 more vampire, but he's not going to have the movement to get there. So now it's just all about the ironclad. I think that's enough. Wabamo. Done. Oh, what a successful little raid that was, eh? Oh no, look at that hurricane. Oh no, it's going northeast. Okay, good. Whew. This city is sacrifice. This city is important, okay? So let's not get involved. I had to actually build an archaeologist in my capital though, because I've got a bunch of like individual tiles that I would love to put districts on, but I just haven't been able to, just purely because they've had artifacts on them. So I'm quite excited about moving this one away. Here you go. Peace with the Cree. I don't want to be the ones to knock them out of this game. No, we've learned our lesson on that one. Yep, Scotland likes us again now. Hooray! I'm now at peace with everybody, and I've now got Geneva in the game, so I'm up to 900 science per turn. Woohoo! That's pretty cool. And as you can see, I'm still winning a science victory. I haven't got any satellites or rockets or anything like that, so the fact that I'm still in the lead means that nobody else has built anything, which is wonderful. Canada and Germany are the two I've got to keep an eye on. Turn 211. They have 89 turns to get that space project in. Nobody's going to get a culture victory because I'm on 477 culture per turn. I am the culture defensive leader on that one, so I'm not expecting to be overtaken. This is fun. This is a 4 promoted fleet with 1 promotion of something different on the 3rd vote I'm putting in, so now it's got 5 promotions. Aha! Oh, I love it when that happens. It's so much fun. Oh no, that is a nasty desert storm. Oh, which way is that one going? Northeast as well. Oh no, that one is going to absolutely destroy my capital, I can just tell already. Never mind, Spearman goes to anti-tank crew. That's a nice little upgrade, wouldn't you say? Brilliant stuff. I'm building a nice little railway actually around my sort of personal lands here. I'm just building around Woolen, which whenever you have to build railways around city-states, it's absolutely frustrating, but I think I've just managed to do that now, which is good. Oh no, Arabia has denounced me. These guys were my allies for ages. Yeah, more annoying, I think I had 3 trade routes going to them, so that's lost me 18 food and production from my capital. It's still producing 220 production per turn, so really I don't mind. Oh, Egypt's denounced me as well. Why is everyone denouncing me, eh? Why? Why would they do that? Is it the incessant war that I'm bringing upon the world? I couldn't imagine it is. Oh no, that was the sound of destruction. Storm peters out. Hurricane. Oh, it actually made landfall over here. Oh, and it's absolutely destroyed loads of stuff. That's painful. Oh, look at that. Everything's on fire. Everything is on fire. Okay, right. We'll just have to go and fix all this. Oh, again, this is where I wish there was just a button that was like, fix everything. You could just press it and it would deal with it. Oof. That just lost me about 6 amenities for destruction of that entertainment complex. Wow. Okay, let's try and fix that quickly. Doesn't look like any of the tile improvements were destroyed, actually, looking at it. That's intriguing. I mean, that thing is utterly destroyed. It's the preserve. We'll get that going again, but yeah. God, that's painful, though. Look at this. Oh, everything over here is broken as well. No. Okay, I'm just going to liberate this city and hope that that, again, helps me just to get a little bit back. Every 5 turns I'll be able to liberate that one and get some more diplomatic favour. Gee, anyone want to buy it from me? We go selling luxuries now. Yeah, I mean, I've got a couple of pearls that people want. And then diplomatic favour. Anyone still buying that from me? 34 gold per turn. I will flog anything for 34 gold per turn. My goodness, that's a good deal. Oh, yeah, everything's on fire. Oh, God, that was painful. Actually, I have to keep an eye on my tourism. I'm starting to pick up tourists from everybody, and I really don't want that. I mean, I shouldn't win a tourism victory. Like, that should be almost impossible to accidentally stumble across, but I always feel like I need to be a little bit careful in these situations because, you know, we've all accidentally won. It's a funny phrase, isn't it? We've accidentally won a few times over the last few years, so I can't take it for granted. I've got 30 oil coming in per turn at the moment. It's making me so much money. Like 16 gold, 34 gold, 9 gold. I'm just shipping it as fast as I can dredge it up. And it actually means that I'm not the worst. Actually, I'm pretty bad for CO2, but like I couldn't... I might not be the worst if I keep on, you know, selling the world's oil like this. I'm sort of like some sort of big oil dealer. It's great. This is my railroad so far, though. You can see it starts from Amsterdam, and I've basically connected up everything on my first original continent, as well as putting this little pointless railroad over to my new city over here. I love it. I've got it through Woolen on both sides, and I'm starting to connect up here, and you can see I'm beginning now to wrap my railway round into this direction. There's a little bit of spare railway over here, and I'm thinking about building down on this area. I mean, this is the thing. I'm just looking at this, and there is so much polder territory down here. Like, I am genuinely so excited. Like, it's going to make this whole area impossible to sail through, but I do not care. I do not care. It's very rare that we get a full Merry Leaky bonus, but here we go. Bam. That's 1,000 science. Nice. What's that? The Manhattan Project? Don't worry, I'm just opening a shop that will give bowler hats to gentlemen. That's all this is, the Manhattan Project. Oh, come on. Come on, that was good. Building railways is my favourite thing. Oh, but I hate when that happens. Like, the guy stops just before the tile I wanted to improve. It's like, no. Oh, fine, I'll go and make other things. I'm just building railway pointlessly because I'm like, I must put it on every tile that my military engineers can stand on. Like, without fail. I've still got builders everywhere, which I'm really, really enjoying. I've got, like, tons of little things. How's my score doing, by the way? 1,870. Yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well. We're on course, I think... I think, for that score victory. Oh dear, that's nice. Nicer still though, all of these polders that are appearing now. Look at all these sexy things. Ooh. Oh yes. Oh yes, 6 food polder you say? I'm now slowly in the process of replacing and upgrading my castles, my vampire castles. I just need to get that one polder sorted. Oh, and that one will be good. I'm going to stick another one down here. It's not, I mean, it's not great, but there are some decent yields in the sort of surrounding area, and I may stick one up in this area somewhere, like on this tile. But unfortunately, the Nazca Line's contributing quite a lot of that yield, so maybe not. Don't know. All I know is that this one is terrible. I also know that I've got Eiffel and also Shah in here, both wonder builders, and both with nothing to do right now. I should really think about what wonders I want, because I mean, the Estadio is a really good idea. Aqualia is just building itself an entertainment complex, and I'm going to go, is the Colosseum still an option? No, but the Estadio is, so I can just stick the Estadio down and go blump, and that'll give all of my cities tons of amenities, so that's good. I'll bring Shah into that one. But what's Eiffel going to do? Shall I quickly pop in the Statue of Liberty? As much as I hate building the Statue of Liberty because it's a total waste of time, I probably should. If only because I don't want anyone else getting it, because then diplomatically might be tricky. So yeah, I don't want anyone else getting these points. Kabloof. Yeah, 3 charges on that. That'll do. There we go. With that polder complete, we now have quite an interesting vampire castle. Kasploosh. Oh, the railway went absolutely mental there. 27 food, 20 gold, 18 production. Oh, you're welcome, capital. You are absolutely welcome. Oh, still got 37 housing available to it. Come on now. Come on down. Right, actually, now that we're getting into the high fun text, nuclear fusion is quite entertaining. Should I put a nuclear power plant in this city? I mean, it would be an easy and environmentally clean way of getting stuff through. The coal power plant's not giving a huge amount of production, to be fair. How much is it actually contributing? 6. So, you know what? I think I might just switch that. How many turns would it take to switch? 3. I can't be bothered with that. That's too much. Okay, I changed my mind immediately. I would love it if polders helped to make other polders. Now, I appreciate it would just become a self-perpetuating polder thing as polders stretched into the sea continuously, but maybe you could do it that, like, 2 polders counted as 1 tile for land. Like, it's annoying that these things can't be reclaimed considering all of the land around has been... I mean, I know that's how the sea works, right? There's clearly the sea here is deeper, so polders wouldn't be as effective. Like, I get the actual practicalities of it, but still, I find it a little annoying. I also don't like the fact that the computer can't handle movement through polders. You have to manually drag your builders around everywhere because it gets really, really confused. But... I mean, if that's the small price we pay for what is the most fun tile in the game, then that's just what we're going to have to pay, you know? Ooh, that's a barbarian battleship. That's fun. That's super fun. Oh, there's another barbarian battleship down here. There's a lot of oil on this tile. I mean, there's a good chance that the battleship will kill me if I wait there. Oh, wizards of oil. I'm just seeking oil, really. Let's go backwards a little bit. Oh, buying a machine gun in this city is fantastic. It's been under siege from barbs for about 300-400 in-game years. It's been really tough, but I think we're pushing it back now. The rapid deployment is done. I feel like spaceports into social media, into globalization, into those 2 things are probably going to be good. Let's go for space race first. I think this counts as having created a land bridge between all these Cree islands. Look at this. I've gone polders to connect this little island up, polders to connect this little island up, and polders to connect this little island up. So this is all connected now. Oh, Wonderful. Just Golden Gate Bridge would be all I'd need to connect these two up. Maybe to Mitla. I mean, yeah, maybe. Is that even a possibility? I don't think I can. No, because I don't own the tiles on the other side. And then this continent would be... I mean, in theory, we could have created some huge, like, landmass here. I don't think it's going to happen, but still, it's quite exciting. So here's another vampire castle down here. It's an array of yields. I quite like that. 11 food, 16 production, 4 science, 4 gold, 9 faith, 6 culture. Oh, yeah. That's quite fun. And then I'm going to go to this one, which I don't believe is a very good vampire castle at all. We'll get rid of that. And I think I am going to try just popping it down on this tile again. Just an updated vampire castle there. 17 food and 12 production. I mean, it's, again, not great, but it helps because now my capital's got like a bunch more. It's probably about 30 more production all in. So that's quite cool. There is the Statue of Liberty. As I say, really wanted that just to stop other people from getting the diplomatic points. I'm not going for a diplomatic victory. This is purely a defensive spite build. And the fact that it's right next to this beautiful polder field. Look at that, with Nazca lines behind it. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love it. Nuclear fusion. Nice. Okay, well, as soon as Manhattan Project is done, I think like the might just sort of upgrade that just a little bit. Operation Ivy. Oh, if you insist. Oh, Barbosa has rocketry. He has rocketry. The question is, has he left himself enough space to actually build a spaceport? He looks pretty rammed in there. There is space, so he might do it. But actually, that's quite funny. I love the idea that the cities are just so cramped together. So cramped together within a 2-tile radius. Many cities, actually. I mean, it's quite convenient that when you think about it for various unrelated reasons. I've actually reached the point where I've sold so much oil to the world, nobody wants it anymore. But they want other things, like coal I'm now bringing in a ton per turn in, but again I've sold so much of that, no one wants it. Niter, I no longer need this. Just flog it all. I will dig it up out of the ground, guilt 3 for you to spend. This is a deal. No, I'm not selling you that full gut. Ugh, terrible deal, Aztecs. Come on, sort yourself out. You know when you just fix something and it all explodes again. It's like, oh, come on, I know the yields are good, but this is too much. This is too much. I just realised this crazy science has been without Geneva. When did I lose that? That's nuts. Civilization gains culture for every great person they've earned. That's also a good one. Nan Nadal is districts next to coastal tiles. The fact that Mapushi's got that actually isn't too bad a thing, because it means that they're more difficult to get cultural over. As I say, I don't want to win. It's a very strange game, but I don't want to win. I think we'll get one in Geneva, and then... actually, no, we're going to go to Antara, you know. As we all know. 780, 16% at the moment for great people. Need to pick up a couple more great people, and that will boost even further. Oh my god, look at this beautiful Panama Canal. Bisects this continent in half. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. Manhattan Project done. Operation Ivy. We'll just sneakily get that. Oh, I had a military emergency on me. I'd forgotten that. Hey, I get some diplomatic favour. Quick, sell it. I'm losing it at 25 per turn. 60 gold from Canada there. You know what? I do not trust Canada not to join in with some emergency against me. So these days, I'm asking for all of that stuff up front. Just pass it to me. Lovely stuff. Actually, my gold per turn's doing pretty good. I'm getting 1,000 gold per turn myself at about 450 from deals. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm going to like this more though. So where is it? The Estadio. Nice. This thing takes 1,740 production to build, which is 3,500 gold as a charge. With this guy, I've got 4,700 in the bank.
Down through
so there we go. In one go, the whole thing is built. There's no crowd in this. There's just seems to be sort of spinning little discs and umbrellas and fireworks and stuff. But as I say, this is probably my favourite wonder in the game. I know you guys love Petra. Oh, it's great. But this is my favourite because +2 amenities in every city of your empire. Holy moly, that is good. It gives you so much stuff. Like, I cannot tell you how good a wonder it is. It just makes everything insanely good. Oh, anyway, that's perfect. The other one I was thinking about building is Amundsen Scott. I'm like I haven't done that in ages, and there's actually quite a decent location for it up here. From memory, the Amazon Scott station, is it in the civics tree? Where does it live these days? Here it is. So 20% science and 10% production in all cities. If there are 5 snow or snow hill tiles within 3 tiles of a city and owned by a player, these yields are doubled. That's possible. That is possible, especially in this city. I don't think I've got a better snow city. I mean, actually, no, to be fair, this is a better snow city. That would be just as good. So, do I build it? You know what, I'm going to try and build it here. I think we're going to go Amazon Scott. So, how do I do this? I need a population of 10 or greater, which means I've got to just invest a little bit of time and effort into growing this city up, which I'm going to do with some traders. You know, sometimes in the late stages of the game, you're like, you know what, I need a project, and this is a good project. This is something that I can do that I'll enjoy. In the meantime, I'm just going to pick up that lovely oil tile because it'll be worked, and also it counts as another snow tile in the area, so that's great. You know when sometimes you just have a hole where there should be a farm, it's like a 2 food tile, and bam, suddenly it's a 6 food tile, and you've got 8 and 5 and 4. Oh yes. I don't need Raj anymore when collective activism is giving me 750 culture per turn. Yeah, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it if I have to. It's if I have to, you know, have a themed building. Have I not got anything to theme a building with? I feel like I probably could theme a building from this. Michelangelo, Donatello, Michelangelo. Oh, I need one more sculpture. That's a portrait. That's a landscape, even though it looks like a portrait, and that's a landscape as well, even though it looks like a portrait. This is very confusing. Okay, right, well, I don't think I can theme anything here, unfortunately. It's just like, I mean, I'm getting it in one turn anyway, it doesn't really matter, but is there anyone want to sell me a sculpture? No? Hang on, where is it? Great work, sculpture. No, none for sale, unfortunately. Never mind. Operation Ivy, you say? Oh, well now, that's exciting. Building thermonuclear devices in 4 turns. Hee hee hee. This is the ultimate assurance policy that if Canada starts getting a little bit too ahead of me in science, they won't be like that for long. Let's just put it that way. Victoria has captured Brussels. What? What? No, you know, I can't really argue against or for that one, really, can I? That would be a bit hypocritical of me. This is quite good though. A little bit of extra appeal in my capital means my neighbourhood districts are just working a little bit better, so that's perfect. 38 housing in my capital now. Tasty times. You know what? I am going to be part of this emergency. Yes, let's do it. I'm going to vote for it. They're not too far away from me. I've got a navy after all. We can join in on this. Oh, it failed. Oh man, John Curtin was up for it, but Vicky voted against it. That would have been so much fun. Never mind. Never mind, it's probably for the best in the long run. Woohoo, International Space Agency, here we go. Visserbanken's quite useful actually for now. Liberalism's probably less useful now that I've got the Wonder, so we'll put that in. And 2072 science per turn. Oh my word, that is awesome. Composites. Okay, we're starting to get into the really cool sciences now. Nanotech and then into advanced power cells. Equally with this one, I'm going to actually own a rock band. How have we not done this yet? Just going to buy one randomly in Mashu. Rock band. Bam, that's a load of culture done. Perfect, so we're going to get a better government in a second. And I'm almost up into the cool techs. Oh, here is the campus. Okay, so it's got to be on snow. It's got to be next to snow. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, good. 7 turns on that one. And then we can buy everything in. We can get the Amazon Research Station. Oh, it is distributed sovereignty. It gives me so many policy cards that I'm looking forward to. I'm going to miss New Deal. I always miss New Deal. I don't need drill manuals anymore. Oh, terrible. That's... Where's my favourite? Logistics. When in doubt, logistics is just wonderful. Visserbank and colonial taxes, collective activism, international space station, democratic legacy I'm just about to pick up actually. So that will help massively. Market economy is a fun one, as is e-commerce. Where's that one? Blip. Yep, perfect. I think, what else should I get? What is fun? What is fun on this one? Rationalism, I don't really need that one to be fair. Autocratic legacy, I don't really need. Democratic legacy, there we go. It says it's not giving anything to me, but I have so many city-state trade routes that it doesn't sort of bring them up properly. There we go. Actually, containment. We'll stick containment on for now. And then I can start sending things from my cities to city-states really, really nicely. Amsterdam still has 5 amenities, which is really, really good. 2 amenities in this city. That kind of sucks a little bit. It should have 3 now, but fingers crossed we'll improve that. And as long as the city-state has somebody else as a suzerain, I get double points towards kidnapping it. So we kind of want to find a target that we like the sound of. I was really hoping Kumasi existed somewhere. I don't believe it does, but that's fine. We can go Singapore. Cities receive +2 production for each foreign civilization we have a trade route to. That might be quite good for my capital. Thinking about it. Actually, Nanadol. Nanadol is always fun. Let's just put in some stuff towards that. Still winning on science. 69 techs. Nice. As opposed to 57. Let's just double check in. Research rocketry, but they haven't built a spaceport yet. That's good. Rocketry. Canada hasn't built a spaceport either. But look, oh, they're building one. 13 turns. So that puts it to turn 247 before they're done. You can see there. So there's one being built there. They're only building the one. You know, normally a computer will build about 500 spaceports just for no reason whatsoever. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Midnight Oil, Trafford Aspby, Paul Coffey and Senjik for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who supports the channel. Thanks all,